Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an American Truck Sim video. I'm FTG Full Tilt Gaming. Thanks for joining us in today's video. We're going to be looking at an awesome doing a little trailer review here, as well as a nice featurette so you guys can see all that there is to do here on this wonderful, as you can see here on your screen, Livestock trailer. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and do a few things, housekeeping items. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments if you have questions, if you want to see anything else, or especially if you run across some links, be like, hey, dude, I would love to see what you got on this one. Do a review on this, man. Hey, I picked up this truck, or hey, I saw this truck out here. Take a peek at that one. Tell me what you think. Do a nice review on it. Hey, all that stuff is very much appreciated, and I do appreciate all those that do, and quite a few you guys do quite good suggestions. So we are now in 1.33. I'm gonna move on to the video because I don't want to waste any more time on this, because there's quite a few things here. We're gonna build up, kind of show you what you can do with this trailer and all the different options, and then we'll at least go to where we pick the trailer up, just kind of in normal fashion. We know the trailer pulls. We know it looks great. We had just a couple of we'll do some run shots here. You saw them in the beginning of the video here, just some kind of get you a good idea what it looks like actually inside sim. So now we're in 1.33. This is a brand new update here from ATS, or from SES, from the game, and we've got new look here on the trailer. So if you're like me and you've kind of jumped in over, there's a few things here that have changed, but for the most part everything's better rearranged here on the screen. So we still got all of our trailers we had before. Go to Chaos Shadow Walker. So first things off, this is a payware mod. It's very fairly priced, I believe, for what all you do get, especially if this is like your style of trailer. There's really not a lot of Australian style trailers. Custom Aussie mods shut down. They're no longer doing Aussie mods. Even finding the Aussie trucks now in 1.33 is a little bit tougher, especially if you've even if you've bought in. It takes time to update trucks whenever things go wrong and they break. So anyway, here we are, 1.33. This is where we're at. So Chaos Shadow Walker modding. So special thanks to him for the toss out here on this trailer. I actually do like this. So let's go into customized configuration. I'm gonna show you a little bit now. It comes in kind of a bland brown and white. You're like, yeah, this sucks, you know. But hey, this thing's got a lot of cool stuff in it. So if you want to, you can see you got singles, doubles, quads, triples. You can do literally any kind of combination. I'm not going to go through and do it a complete quad because it's very redundant. So we'll look at like a double or a triple. Then I'll show you, and all these things multiply and reapply after you do quads. So the one thing that I do want to point out is that the cool thing is how the trailers all separate chassis. That's what I've always kind of liked about this one. Now, there is a couple things you can do. These kind of separate into doing like the B doubles. You can also put an extra axle right here on this. I don't know if you'd have to call this a dolly axle or a Jeep. It's not the Jeep because that's the one that falls in the back. But like the dolly axle off this first B double. So it's really essentially attaching two B doubles together with this single dolly here in the middle. So you got some customization there. If you're running back and want to do a triple, same thing. You've got basically a triple. You've got a B triple is what I guess this would be. Or if you put on this, you can have basically two different dollies. So you can you can really lengthen it out. You add more axles, and then you can make these double dollies, or you can make them triple dollies, and that's the same applies if you want to do the doubles as well. So you've still got the B double look, and then if you want to add that dolly double in there, or if you want to add the triple dolly. So this, depending on how you want to formulate your mod and how you want to put your trailer in intact, all that stuff will interact in that way. So I am just for kicks here, I'm just going to, let's just do a triple because I just like triples. And then we're going to do triple dollies, I believe. Triple dollies. How about that? And I'll show you, we'll kind of see what all we got going on here. So paint job, we got the yellow freight orange. Now you got a couple of options here. There aren't any like necessarily like a paint jobs, although you could go into the files and customize your couple DDS files if you wanted to put some logos on the front and the back. There's really not going to be any kind of point. It's going to be pointless to try to put anything on the sides because you just got the slats. Yeah, that's going to be a little tough. But anyway, I'm just going to do like a cool metallic color, and I'm going to try to match my FTG colors. So big shout out there to Polly. I still have my files, Polly, so I was able to download and grab a bunch of these for you. We took them down. Anyway, paying homage here. So anyway, here we go. We can add a little bit of blue. Let's add in that blue. We'll add in a darker blue, and then we'll add in the lighter blue. So that'll get us close to that FTG color scheme there. At least our blues will be somewhat similar. Let's see. Maybe I can try. Oh, that's definitely not the right blue. All right, let's try that one. Yeah, that's closer. We'll leave the darker one on, and then we'll add a lighter preset on there. You can add a nice little, see how we add a little bit of a shade to it. Anyway, all right, accessories. So each one of these have a couple of different options for accessories. On the front side of each trailer, you can decide your covers. So if you want to do painted covers, which is full out all the way. If you want to do this bluer kind of purplish hue color on the top, you can. If you want to do a simple black cover, you can do that as well, if you depending on whatever you've got. I'm going to choose the white, obviously, because that's going to go with the truck. Moving on down the trailer here, you got the same thing. So the stickers all have a color. You can do yellow, blue, black, or white, depending on whatever your color scheme is. We are going to leave ours white. And then towards the back of the trailer, got the same types and styles of options. You do have the signs on all these. If you want to put signs on them, that's fine. Lights, there's quite a few of different customization options here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights on so we can see them. We'll start up here at the top. I'll flip through as much as I can. And you've got a couple of these are just going to be different variations of the same style of lights, whether you got round LEDs, depending on whether or not you're putting them on, obviously, chrome. You can see it's got wonderful little, your airlines here. You've got airlines on the front of this trailer. All that stuff is dynamic. I do like the vertical LEDs. I think those are a nice touch. So there's two with the 3 brake lights and then 1 turn signal on each side. And this one breaks them up, does a horizontal LED with 2 with the turn signal split. And then you've got kind of back to the old school. You got reverse lights on this one. You got your park lights, plus you got your turns. But I am going to go with that one. I've also got bumpers aside from wheels. I'm not going to do all the wheels in this just because that's completely pointless. Not for the video anyway. All your wheel packs that work on all the other trailers, Smarty wheel packs, all those types of things that we've promoted here on the channel, they all still work with this one. So any of that stuff you want to put on chrome wheels, they all work with this trailer just the same. So just an FYI. Now, if you want to paint blue, that's fine. If you want to do painted bumpers, you can do black bumpers, you can do white bumpers, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I do kind of like the whites, but I'm actually going to put a black bumper on there because we are going to change a little bit. Is this where it's going to change? I can't remember if it's on that or it's on the dolly. I think it's on the dolly. Yeah, right here. All right, so right here, we'll swing around. You'll see what I'm talking about. So right now we got white stickers. These are going to be on your mud flaps. So you can add a nice trim. So each one of your mud flaps now, at least on this trailer, is going to get that nice, the black rim there. Blues are a little bit off. They're not my color of blue, so I'll leave them black for right now. And I forgot to do one other thing. So you could do chrome metal sheets on the side. You can do the painted metal sheets if you want to do that. You could change them up, but all just take into account that a whole entire trailer is going to be the same. Chrome looks good, and the black really looks good. Either one. But I'm going to leave mine chrome. But I want to make sure y'all saw that. Let's keep it white there. Keeping chrome. We'll keep the white stickers on the front, and then we'll change some things here on the back side. We'll change this down to a black bumper, and then we'll add, I believe it's light 07. Nope, light 6. So just like that, then we'll add the same thing here. We got black stickers on this trailer, and you can see this at some point, you know, would get a little redundant. Now, the cool thing is on all these dollies, including this front one, I forgot to show you on this. You can change what is in this particular square. So if you want details, decals for road train, long vehicle split, or just keep it as the turn sign, then you can do that. Obviously, you wouldn't put all that information there on that one because it'd be completely pointless because nobody'd see it. So I'm going to leave mine as it is. We've got the black sticker. But on the back side here, now's where you can actually put some stuff. So if you want to add a few different things in here, that would be completely fine, obviously, because that's what people are actually going to see. So we'll put in a black bumper here, and then we'll go ahead and add. But the cool thing is, whether or not you're doing a single, double, triple, quad, you can put that sticker wherever you can. That's why you have options on each one of the trailers. So anyway, all these can be done. So long vehicle, road train. I kind of just like the long vehicle. Actually looks like it belongs. And then all of these wheels. I'm not going to transfer all of these wheels because you guys know how to do that. We are pulling with Vipers 389, which is lovely. We got the FTG heavy haul skins on that. courtesy of Mr. Polly's Custom Skins. Thank you there, Polly. And then we'll have that truck away. So I think that's good. So I'm going to confirm this. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get at least we'll go ahead and get a few things. We'll get loaded up here with, we'll get you to see some of the animals. We'll show some of that modeling inside of there. We'll pick up cattle or something like that, or show you through some of that. And then we'll maybe do a little B-roll or something here to finish up. But anyway, that's what you got here in the custom shop. So I'll be right back here in literally a movie transition, and we'll see you on the flip side. All right, so here we are picking up some loads here. So I wanted to go really quickly and tell you a couple other things here as we look at, getting in and out of your custom screens, and give you the one and alls on this mod. So the one thing is, too, you'll notice that you're picking up a lot of things out of cargo centers and proper places. Now, if you have other maps like the MHA Pro or some other things that add in custom businesses, some of that may change. It may allow it to overwrite some of those businesses, but I'm not really sure because I'm playing without company listings. At least for the point of this video. That way I don't have any conflicts. So if you are running other maps that do involve and do invite other companies into the mix, there may be some problems there where it may not draw all of the loads, but it's still, as long as you have default loads from the default stuff, you're still going to find loads in here. Now, I've not found anything that conflicts with this, but you may want to be careful if you have another type of livestock trailer, or I know Bart's got a wonderful livestock trailer. They probably don't mess around with one another, but it's totally entirely possible, because I know I've got a couple of guys that have flatbeds, and both of those mods have problems with one another if they're both in and active at the same time and both owned. So it may be that you want to drive one for a while, maybe sell it off, and then load in another one. That way all the definition files and all the loads don't get crossed up between the different various mods. That can happen, but if you run into that kind of issue, that's where you can kind of expect to fix it. So aside from that, you've got cows, sheep, goats. You can see what you've got here. These now, the thing is, we've got quads and triples are only going to be able to be picked up at certain areas. You're not going to be able to go rushing off and go up to Oregon and California with triples because they're not allowed inside via the game unless you've got a mod that cancels that and you can drive them everywhere. So if you want to be able to drive these mods, you want to keep the doubles on, preferably the B doubles. The dollies may extend your lengths from the kingpin to 40 foot out for the rear axle or the front axle. That's the rule that came in with 1.32. So just keep that in mind as you look at this mod, and they'll say, oh my God, it's only got 6 loads. What a rip. It's real. So just keep that in mind as you kind of go through this. So I'm just going to pick up some cows here. We'll look at the cows, look at some of the models inside with the train. Inside with the, I would say, road train. So here, give me about a minute to pick this up, and I'll meet you on the other side. All right, well, here we go, guys. We've got everything picked up. We've got everything loaded down. So you can see we got nice, good models here of the cattle inside. The same goes for the goat, sheep. I'm not going to kind of really go over all of those different loads and stuff. Just know that all of them is solid. They look no different than this. I figure people would want to see cattle since this generally does fall under that. But at any rate, very long trailer. So my point of interest on this is going to be telling you guys to make sure you learn how to use the console, which is just an easy kind of mod tool that you can use. It's called a developer tool. Squirrel did a video on this as well, but if you guys want me to do one, go ahead and drop me something here in the comments and say, hey man, I'd love for you to teach me how to do the console video. That would be really great. Nice update from whatever's been done here at ATS recently. I'll throw you some commands as well that you can load in that you can see. So we'll kind of spin around here to the back side of this trailer here, and you guys can check out the other side as we spin around the back there. I do have a couple of other things going on. I do have a realistic lighting mod, which does help for the just overall brake lights, turn signals, those things that become a little bit more vibrant on the ground, as you can see. So especially at night, this thing really does look very good. So I will put all of the store information for KO Shadow Walker modding. I'll put all that stuff in there. Also put his Facebook group. So if you want to go ask some questions, please feel free to do so. A lot of people get really salty about these payware trailers. So, well, you shouldn't be doing this and should be. All I'm trying to do is offer you guys a chance to be able to go and actually see these trailers before you make any kind of purchases. You can see what all the options they have. That's why I take you through all the customization and try to really kind of break this mod down as much as I possibly can. So as we kind of spin around, you'll see at least your singles to doubles to triples to quads to B doubles to all of the other things that this thing offers. It offers quite a bit, especially for an owned trailer, and then nonetheless being able to haul it in quads. It's pretty freaking cool. And if you've got some long stuff, if you've got like Canada Dream, and you've got the coast to coast and all these other things, it might make hauling some of that stuff pretty fun across the open Midwest roads. Obviously around the cities, quads are going to be an absolute nightmare, but nevertheless they're kind of fun to take out and take a stab and try and see what comes up. So anyway, have fun with it. If you've got questions, I will certainly be available here in the comments. If you guys want to ask a question or two about the mod, if you've still got something that I didn't answer, let me know. I'll do my best to answer, and I'll put, like I said, the store, and I'll put Facebook. So if you've got other questions about the mod, you can certainly contact the seller through Facebook. That'll be Chaos Shadow Walker Modding. I'll send you there. Certainly send a private message in there and say, hey, just kind of curious, do you have this, do you have that? Find out some info before you just completely tear something down, and who knows, maybe you'll like it. Cleverson also has a couple of other things as well. We did the Big Bridge mod, so if you look on the main page of the the main page of the YouTube channel, you'll see the big old huge heat exchange unit there that is in one of the better upload videos that did really good. So 100K or so on that video did awesome. So thanks, guys. You can go check that one out, and that'll give you another trailer that Cleverson's got. All this stuff is updated. It's getting updated, and also trucks and other things on his website are getting updated with more and more options now as we speak, which is pretty freaking cool. And I've actually seen a sneak peek of some of the stuff that he's working on, and I honestly think you guys would actually like that. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for the support. I appreciate the very nice messages I've received over the past couple of months, just in regards to ATS, the community, all the things that happened. I appreciate the love and support out there from you guys. We're going to kind of get things started back again. I'm going to finish up merch. We're going to get that rolling, which was kind of one of those things, but we had to put it on hold to get some other things done. So now that is actually going to become a reality, which I'm excited. Got lots of things going on the channel. Farm Sim's up and running. ATS is going to make a big comeback here. I'm well determined to do that, and hopefully with you guys, your support, we'll surge it up to #1. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for coming in and watching the video. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch y'all here in the next ATS video. We'll see you. Peace.